Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to an impromptu charity shop haul. I've just spent a couple of days up north. Now, one of those days was in the Midlands and one of those days was in York, so not quite northernly north, but still norther than south. That makes sense? And I've always had this opinion that charity shops are cheaper up north, always, from watching other people's pickups on Instagram, whatever. Oh, charity shops are much cheaper up north. So I was quite looking forward to having a trawl around some northernly charity shops. They're not cheaper. They're absolutely not cheaper. In fact, most of them are more expensive. We went to Market Harbour first, which is my hometown. That's where I'm born, and that's in Leicestershire. And we must have gone in about 8 or 9 charity shops, and I think we only found one that I thought was cheap. I did get this in a Red Cross. Now, I almost never buy anything in a Red Cross shop, but I did get this top. This is a Yours clothing, and it was brand new with its tags, and it was only a £5, maybe 6. So that was quite unusual. And I almost never buy anything in a Red Cross shop. So I did get a new top. Look, it looks like this. There we go. From another charity shop, I paid £1 for a Wallace and Gromit mug. And then in another shop later on, I found another one, exactly the same. And then in another one, I don't know what it was. I don't know what kind of charity shop it was, but I did spot this, which is an Emma Bridgewater collaboration biscuit tin. These sell for about 15 to 18 quid, it seems. They were... What biscuit company was it? Oh, it just says Emma Bridgewater Game Bird biscuit barrel with chocolate chip mini biscuits. There are no chocolate chip mini biscuits in it. But that was £2.50. And in the same shop, 2 little egg coddlers for £1 each. I've sold these multiple times recently. They are Royal Worcester, and I think I've sold this very design not long ago, but this one's a different one. So that was about 6 or 7 charity shops. So that was a bit of a small haul. But then we went round to a little one that's in a side corner, and it was a Laura's Hospice. And they had everything half price, and they were cheap to start with. So I got a Le Creuset pan. It does have a little bit of a scorch mark on the bottom, but I'm going to see if I can get that off. A Le Creuset pan. It is a milk pan. Literally, it's got a pouring lip. It would have been £3.50. I would have bought that at £3.50 because everything was half price. It was £1.75. That was nice. Try not to dent my biscuit tin with it. And then also in that shop, a pair of New Balance trainers. These would have been £4, but because everything was half price, they were £2. I'm going to pop those through the wash and see how they come up. A jewelled dress that would have been £6. I wouldn't have paid £6 for this, but because everything was half price, I thought I'd have that. So that was £3. Again, does need a wash. That charity shop was a little bit cupboardy, so that'll go in the wash. And a tiny Wentworth jigsaw puzzle. Again, I would have picked that happily at 50p, but it was 25p. And something else in that shop, and I'm not sure what it was. One of these mugs, I think. Oh, it was the other Wallace and Gromit mug. The other one, that would have been 50p, so that was 25p. I think that's it. So I paid about 3 or 4, 5 quid maybe in that shop, and had a really nice, no, plus the dress, maybe 6 quid, but I had a really nice little pile of stuff. But that was it for Market Harbour. That was it. And then the other stuff is from... We went to York on the Friday. The York charity shops are really expensive. I don't think I bought anything in York. Maybe 1 mug. Maybe 2 mugs. 2 mugs. 2 mugs in York, because I've got a Jamie Oliver Big Spender, and I was a big spender because it was 4 quid. 4 quid, that's a lot for me to spend on a mug. And a Laura Ashley for £1.99. And I think that's pretty much all I bought in York. It is, yeah. But then we went to Selby the day after, which is where Jack's house is, that he's just done up, and I got more stuff there. So there was it wasn't a charity shop, there was a second-hand shop, and they had a pile of books outside, and they were just raising money for a charity, and so it said, and it just popped donations in the box, so I just put all the change out of my purse in for these 3, 2 Pratchett's and an MC Beaton. I don't even know how much was there, just all the change that was in my purse. There was some kind of hospice, I think, and everything in there was massively overpriced except their books were 50p. So I got 2 Blandings books, 2 PG Woodhouse Blandings books for 50p each. I've just found another mug from the Laura's half price one. So this is one that actually Lex found. It's 2 Bad Mice, Staffordshire Bone China, It's really quite a pretty design, and that was 50p because it was marked at £1. And then in Selby, I showed you the books already. There's a £1 charity shop that Jack goes to, and he said he's quite often has some gems. There wasn't a lot in there today, but I did get this top. It just about fits me, but it's a little bit like a second skin. So I might hang on to it a little while and see if I deflate slightly so that it fits better. But if not, then it'll be sold. It's made in Italy anyway. And also from that £1 charity shop, I got a rugby mug. This is a Bryn Parry Studios rugby mug. It's got a scrum on it. And then there was a big shop. I don't know what charity it was for. It was massive, with furniture, etc. in it. And they had these two bone china cameo bows and ribbons and cameo bouquet mugs for 50p each. And these two National Trust His Lordship mugs for £1 each. I've sold these quite frequently. The last thing I bought, I'm not sure where, one of the charity shops, I'm not sure which one. Scope, I think, although it may not have been. These are Skechers, but they're like Crocs. They're Skechers Crocs style. I'm going to have to try and find out what Skechers actually call them. I won't be able to use the word Crocs in the title because Crocs, of course, is a brand. But they're like Crocs. They're rubbery shoes like Crocs. So I'll have to find what Skechers called theirs. They were £4. So, are the charity shops cheaper up north? No, they're not. No, they're not. Found a couple of bargains, but as a whole, bear in mind that we went in a lot of shops. Over the last 3 days, I have probably been into more than 20 charity shops, possibly 25, and found very little for my money. But it's all the fun of the finding, isn't it? Thank you for joining me. As always, if you've seen anything in this video that floats your boat, there is an email address in the description box below. Excuse the hiccups. Get in touch, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.